If you really dey vex for your mind now, say these people don't vex you, why not just go and join army? Go and join army and request for special deployment to where those people dey, rather than saying you want to give gun to everybody. Anybody wey all of Nigeria believe na fit fight this fight with these people, join the army. Join the army. Take the fight. Let's take the fight to them. We have institutions, but because we don't want organize, we are looking for shortcuts that will never result to anything, because it is not guns that we are lacking in our societies and our communities. It is not guns we are lacking, fam. It is the right organization and institutions. Finish. We are not lacking guns. We are not lacking guns. I'll give you another example. OPC. I remember when they formed OPC that time. Me, I dey wonder for myself, how can intelligent Nigerians be thinking that this OPC thing is one kind? At the end of the day, which people OPC begin deal with? How many thieves OPC catch and how many innocent people OPC begin slap for gate of street? We as a people lack the proper perspective of what they happen for our land and who we are. That's the only reason that these things happen in our communities. It is not because we need guns. The more guns we get in Nigeria, the more guns you bring, the more insecurity you need. Guns, I repeat, do not make anywhere safe. Guns do not make anywhere safe. It is institutions that make places safe. Institutions, strong institutions. What thing gun want do wey money no fit do? What can a gun do in a community, in a society, that money cannot do? Think about it. But with the more money that Nigeria has had, Nigeria is richer today. I'm telling you this. There's more money in the hands of Nigerians today than ever before. But still yet, more poverty line they spread. Think about it. There are more police officers in Nigeria today than they were in 1960. The police and army will be get for our country today, it plenty past the amount we get even during civil war. We have more police and more soldiers, and we are less safe. Can't you think about that? What can cause that kind of thing? The more police, the more soldier we get, the more robbery, the more kidnapping, the more killing. The more hospitals we are building in our country, the more there are hospitals everywhere, doctors everywhere. The more we are sick, the more less health care, the more we are dying from sickness. The more court and justice and lawyer will they get, the more injustice in our land. Una no dey notice the more schools we are building, and schools they plenty, where teachers they plenty, where professors they plenty, where university, the more universities they plenty more, the more ignorance they plenty, the more education they lack, the more journalists, the more newspaper, the more social media influence, the more the lies and deception and deceit and propaganda in our society. The more church, the more mosque, the more sinning, the more immorality, the more unethical behavior. So the pastor gun, they carry gun, they point to person. Exactly. That pastor has not gone to point gun at a kidnapper or at a killer. He never even point gun at devil. Pastor never point that gun for demon. He never catch demon. He don't already point out to fellow citizen. So what do you think will happen when we have more guns? What do you think will happen when we have more guns? What do you think will happen? So anyway, that's my short video on us and guns in my country. I don't know what to say again, because as we be for Africa right now, I think the evidence there for us to know what to do, to know what we lack. Yes, the evidence there for what to do and what we lack. It is not enough to be passionate. Say you have the love, the passion, you want it. It's not enough. You must do the work. You must go and learn. You must read. You must study. You must engage. Our problem for Africa, for Nigeria, is not simple. There's no solution. Anybody will explain anything to you for Nigeria where the explanation is simple, the person is lying. The person is lying. Car accident alone will lead to the death of maybe thousands of Nigerians. On which the more roads we build, the more accidents, the more drive is crazy. In fact, for Lagos, the more road we build, the more hold up. Anything we do is bring the opposite. The more road we build, the more hold up. The more houses we build in Nigeria, the more the homelessness in Nigeria. I want make una dey think. The more petroleum refinery, the more the price of fuel. When we no get petroleum refinery, fuel low. They say they open petroleum refinery, we go make fuel price low, fuel price go up. It never come down once till then. So please, ladies and gentlemen, understand your society. And these people we are fighting. When I say that just area boys that they give gun come enter these our communities. No, these are hardened combatants, trained in different fields of combat all over the world that they bring to cause havoc all over Africa. Anywhere there is resources, there is displacement. So far now we get the last. So far we don't fight them come out officially. We don't even the thief our things as they like. Any country say, look, the whole of Africa. There's insurgency, insecurity. g0vt, the more famine, the more hunger. Exactly. The more this government they shout they are investing in farming, farming has grown to this, farming has increased to this, farming and agriculture has increased to this, the more we are the more hunger. I say show me the thing. And the more that they beat them, now the opposite they happen for society. So we could they open our ear with una eye. Because sometimes I go open ear, close eye. Sometimes I go close eye, open ear. I know, now go open eye, close ear. Open the two at once. It's there. Don't be forced. Open it and use. I don't have anything more to say because obviously you people like to major in the minor. We like to do the right things very wrong. I talk for my song Stand Well. We do the right things wrong and we do the wrong things right. You know, so yeah, that's it. Let us give ourselves an involved brain. You know, our situation in Africa is not going to be in Nigeria. Our insecurity, whatever, is not going to be solved by guns. And let me now tell you the final one. We will break all of our hearts. Una no fit get enough guns to reach those motherfuckers. Yes, you don't have as much guns as you can't have. You can't be as violent as them. We never train ourselves in that level. How much guns can you afford to buy? Yes, how much can you afford? These people they're sitting on billions on cachet of weapons. You understand me? You can't outgun them. You can't outgun them. Anyway, let's understand the fight. Let's organize ourselves as a Nigerian people for the real mission that is ahead of us, which is our political revolution. You cannot act based on your emotion. Your emotion is not enough. Emotions are not enough to carry us through this. That you feel a certain way so that you want to feel a certain emotion must go with calculation. Now emotion and calculation, I will think we need be that.